Welcome to The Trap, your home for everything urban, hip hop, and pop culture. Today we got a lot of things to discuss from Tekashi 6ix9ine, Pop Smoke, Kodak Black, and my favorite, the NBA. I'm your host, Kevin V.
Your boy EK.
Prince Yosei.
And let's get into it. All right, the first topic of the day, we got Tekashi 6ix9ine. Now, he's been hitting headlines again. Now, he's asking the judge to be released early from prison because, he says he's a high-risk inmate because of his asthma. Now, what are you guys' thoughts on that?
Well, personally, the coronavirus is serious.
Mm-hmm.
And where's he locked up again?
Oh, it's undisclosed. They don't want to let him know because,
Because if he was locked up in New York, that would have been like, oh, yeah, get him out of there.
Yeah.
I feel he has rights to be worried about his health. But, asthma, trouble breathing is a part of the symptoms of COVID-19.
Mm-hmm.
So, he does have a point.
I feel like the coronavirus itself, I feel like they overplaying it. I feel like everybody gonna use that as an excuse to get out. Bill Cosby trying to get out off that, Harvey Weinstein, Tekashi, like they overplaying it. And even with they saying, okay, look at all the people dying. But if you look at China, majority of the people who got it, they live, they recover from it.
Mm-hmm.
So it's not like you could die off this like a normal cold. They making it seem like you gonna die off this. And even with Tekashi, you trying to get out of it, you just scared. You don't want to be in jail. You want to get out early.
Scared, or he just want to get out early because he already getting out early anyways.
Yeah, but every second you in there, it's a different type of ball game, and it's not like you on the street.
I get that, but he a high-risk inmate, though. They're not going to... he's not going to be with Jim Pop, with the regular other niggas. Like, he going to be with the, basically high security guards, not going to tell him how he moving, his location, or anything like that. So you get what I'm saying?
For the right price, any man can be touched.
True.
So no matter where you at or what you doing, for what he did, he still can be touched if somebody put that price big enough. And he knows that.
So you think even with his status, like you telling me...
With his status.
Well, no, that status don't matter in jail. Right. A snitch is still a snitch.
But they watching him, though.
So
that's the thing.
Cops get killed every day.
Oh, that's true. I mean, cops do get killed every day, but none of them have Tekashi status now. Now, the whole world is missing him, though. You got to remember that. Like, even though he snitched on, Trey 9 Blood members, but a lot of people are missing him. They want him back on the streets.
Just think about Nipsey Hussle.
Yeah, they want him back on the streets.
Mm-hmm.
He was everybody knew him, and somebody still would kill you in broad daylight, knowing that I'm going to do the rest of my time of my life behind jail, but I'm still going to murk you because of the way you made me feel.
In Nipsey Hussle's case, that was a little bit different because that was somebody closer to him. Because now, ain't really nobody, like, let's be honest, Shawty locked up. Everybody who's basically close to him, all his ex-friends, they're looking at him a little bit sideways now. So now I'm pretty sure he watching how he moves. Nipsey, like, don't give me that face, EK. Like, Nipsey, he was watching how he moves. I understand he was a crip. He was involved in the streets allegedly. I'm not saying Nipsey wasn't. RP, he was.
Yeah, he was proud over his head that he was involved in the streets.
Yeah, he was.
Yeah,
when you really out here, you gonna be proud of it.
So the thing is, he was moving like, this my right hand man. Like, he ain't gonna cause me no harm. But
You talking about the dude that shot him?
Yeah.
Nah. Dude that shot him wasn't his right hand man. That was a nigga that was a snitch in the hood. Who Nipsey told that boy get off the block, and that boy came back and shot him.
Damn, my facts must be wrong then.
That boy wasn't his dog. His dogs watched him die, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
For all of them to be there and none of them to shoot. Yeah, that's wrong.
Oh, yeah, that is
But
wrong.
the dude that shot him was not his dog.
Well, when Tekashi get out, there is somebody still, what about his homie he set up to get shot?
Oh, you mean Shane Hart?
Yeah, the one that's actually suing him.
Even with that, you got to think about it. Somebody even more closer. Your baby mama close to you. You know how evil women be?
It's true.
Yeah.
Oh, but we seen it, though. Like, with Tekashi's baby mama, she was messing with Shawty this whole time.
Yeah, but he's still going to go back.
If he does,
he's still going to go back and fuck with her. Regardless, he got a child with her, so he's still going to go back and mess with her. And he ain't going to keep his distance from her, so you never know what her mind state could be. She can offer me any moment, have somebody doing, man.
Oh, that's true.
You never know what could happen.
Especially for the right price.
All right, that is true because the kids involved, so they probably gonna use that against him. So that's leverage right there.
All right.
So I do see, I see his vision right there.
All right, so let's get into these lawsuits.
Oh yeah, so Tekashi's been hit with 3 lawsuits. So we're gonna get in with the first one, Fashion Nova. So they suing Tekashi for $2.25 million. What happened was 2 weeks before he got arrested, they advanced him $225K. Now, before Tekashi can promote any content for them, because it was basically social media influence that Tekashi was gonna do for their brand,
Right.
but he was arrested, so he can't do any content, and he's locked up as of right now. So the problem was, Fashion Nova, they love Tekashi. So they're like, look, Tekashi, we know you locked up. We know what you're going through. Just give us a refund. But, him and his lawyers, they're not trying to bargain or anything like that. So, EK, I'm going to let you take this one. What's your thoughts on the situation?
If I'm locked up, I can't do nothing for you. Obviously, I ain't got my hands on the money, so they went through the lawyers. I mean, the lawyers are already trying to fight to get this man out. They ain't really worried about Fashion Nova right now. They worried about making sure he get less time served so he can get out and be a free man. Mm-hmm. And I mean, I can't do nothing for you if I can't do it. Like, how can I broaden your brand in jail? I ain't rocking Fashion Nova while I'm locked up.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I feel like they should get their money back. Regardless of how they should get their money back. They ain't gonna get it back, but they should get their money back because you ain't do nothing for them. And you knew what you was doing, and you knew weeks before you went to jail, you was going to go to jail because you knew they was coming after you. So it's not like you ain't participate what was going on. You was just sloppy with it and was like, let me get the money.
I mean, from a CEO standpoint and from the exec standpoint, I'm like, look, I advanced you $250K. Now, you holding my money. So I'm losing on interest. I could have put that to another artist or to another business. So now I'm losing profits now. So I can see why they suing them for that high amount. And, Tekashi, you wrong. Because I'm like, look, like they had that video with Nicki Minaj where he said, ass so fatter and then Fashion Nova jeans. But, Nicki wasn't rocking with Fashion Nova. So she made him change the lines. So, of course, they shot him a deal. Like, of course, they like Tekashi 6ix9ine. So if I'm really rocking with you, like, show me the same respect. Just, refund me my bread. Let me invest it in another artist. Now, Tekashi, he could have went a different way about it. He was like, listen, he could have told the lawyers, like, look, hit up Fashion Nova, tell them, look, I'm locked up right now. I'll reimburse you the bread. Just, when I get out, show me the same love. Give me another opportunity.
Not even reimburse the bread. I mean, when I get out, I'm going to rock it. I'm going to do what the contract says. I mean, he still got opportunity. It's not like he did. He just in jail.
He ain't got the same opportunity.
I mean,
your brand ain't the same. You went in on top. You got classified as a snitch while you were in there. Mm-hmm. Niggas ain't respecting you the same. You think Tekashi gonna go 10 for 10 again?
Did they respect him in the first place?
Yeah.
Well,
he had clout. I'm not gonna say they respect. Exactly, that's what I'm saying.
Niggas respected that you can be fake and still seem like you real. And that's why niggas pushed him so hard. They wanted to make it seem like no matter how, you ain't got to come from the toughest areas, but you still could be that hood nigga. And that's what people respect, and they try to push it, knowing that it's fake.
So, you seen the movie Malibu's Most Wanted?
Yeah.
Okay.
So, you would push, what's his name?
Nah.
But why would you push Tekashi?
No, I'm saying that's what
I'm saying. I'm saying they wouldn't push. Come on. Really? I know you seen the movie.
Yeah. Nah, I wouldn't push him. I wouldn't push Tekashi either.
Oh, okay.
I'm not saying I'll push him.
Nah,
what I'm saying is people respected it because they felt like, okay, that's something I can be. Regardless of if I'm not from where they from. It's like a superhero. When you see, you got superheroes out there, you got Superman and all, Batman and them, but yeah, they going to make a black superhero so black kids can be like, okay, I can be that. You ain't going to vision yourself being Superman, regardless of how you put it, because you ain't white.
But you gotta remember, a lot of people, they don't know about Tekashi's background. So like when he did hit the limelight, they was like, look, like he actually is a part of the Trey 9 Bloods. They don't really dig in until like he really hit the top, and then till all these allegations started coming out, racketeering charges, and now he started talking like, look, I was never part. Then people started, gaining knowledge like, yo, he ain't part of it. He was just faking this whole time. But you gotta also remember, that's also Trey 9's fault. Y'all let him in y'all inner circle. You let him walk in. You let him hear all the deep, dark secrets. That's your fault.
No.
Now, so you telling me, like, if you told us a secret right now, how do you know I'm not a snitch? How you know he can't? That's your fault. You gave me that
Don't put me in
information.
this, but go ahead.
You get it?
Nah, but I'm being for real. How do you know that? So it's the same thing with Tekashi 6ix9ine.
It's called, like, okay, let's say if I know you can get me into a higher place, yeah, I'm going to give you some information that I know could possibly hurt me but not harm me to where I can't get out of it.
Okay.
So, but I'm going to let you think that you got one up on me so you can help me.
But they
So you
actually-
can help me and you feel like you are getting me to the next level all along. I'm just using you. Shawty and them was using that man the whole time. Yeah, they messed up because they went too far of not paying attention. They got sloppy with it.
Yeah, and
But if you really on your P's and Q's,
they listen to him too. I ain't finna put no hit out on nobody for you.
Exactly. That's what
Especially
I'm saying.
if I ain't gonna succeed. If I succeeded, that's a different story. But they ain't succeed, and Buddy still lives. All right, so let's get into the second lawsuit. His ex-friend Shane Hardy is suing him for putting a hit out on him. The hit was unsuccessful. He's suing for an undisclosed amount, but in my opinion, I wouldn't sue him. I would actually try to get even.
EK, I mean, any street person would basically want to put out, like, you know, get even with him. But the thing is, Tekashi is in a position where it's kind of hard for him to get touched. And now, since I'm Shane Hardy, let's be honest, I don't have the necessary funds to put out hit on Tekashi 6ix9ine. Like, I can't go after him. I mean, he's locked up. So he's basically surrounded by, if he still has connections to Trey 9, I'm pretty sure he don't, because he basically snitched on the whole organization.
Pretty sure he don't.
why not make somebody come look for you?
But you got to
He can either your baby mama out there, your child out there. You tried to kill me. Everything that you do is off limits now. He could easily just kill his daughter and make him come find him now.
But the thing
if
is,
he really own it.
But the thing is, the way I move, the way I think, if I'm gonna get at you, I'm gonna make sure I get off scot clean. Cause I'm like, if I get
Scot-free?
yeah. But I'm like with Tekashi 6ix9ine, like if I'm watching your baby mama's crib, or if I plan it, they automatically gonna assume it's me. Like, you know, there's gonna be a number of other people that, you know, the police are gonna investigate. But come on, like, if I'm too close to it, they gonna know it's me.
But
and I'm trying to get away free.
He can get away free too, because at the end of the day, he snitched on the Trey 9 gang, right?
Mm-hmm.
So they already want his head. If I do it, you don't necessarily know it's
like,
me,
I get you gonna be doing a
you
public
just-
service.
Yeah,
but
He do it the first week. Nobody gonna care. They gonna look at it as it's too many people that want him dead.
But it's also how you
for us to sit there and play around and like we gonna sit there and look for air about it. It's too many people. They gonna kill. If he die first week, ain't nobody gonna care.
But it's how you do it, though. That's the question. Because I'm like, if you do it sloppy, you leave evidence, of course they're going to trace it back to you. Because a lot of people think they can outsmart the cops, but the feds, they move real swift.
He can kill him without doing it. All he got, I heard Tekashi is laid up on this side of the town. Whispered in a little Trey 9, so some people that's still out there, they going to get him.
How valuable you think Tekashi is to the feds still? Being known as a well-known snitch now, they can't send him in nowhere. So how valuable is he to them?
Hey.
You really think if he died, they gonna really look?
The question is this. Like, we know who he snitched on, but do you think Tekashi, you don't think he still has more information?
He do.
Oh, that's why he around. He
But
still
even
do.
with more information, if he had it, he would have touched somebody bigger.
But the thing is, see, let's be honest. Shawty, yeah, he's big, but we all know Shawty ain't the biggest fish on the list. So he's like, look, it's basically like chess. I'm going to sacrifice a pawn or a rook or a bishop. I'm never going to sacrifice a queen or the king. So I'm like, look, I'm going to play my part. I'm going to give up Shawty, but I already know who's on the top of the food chain. So I'm like, look.
But a king not going to sacrifice his lead knight.
Maybe that's why he getting off with so less time, because he got dirt on those other people. They just trying to build a big enough case.
Exactly.
Because you do know they'll build, the feds will build all day.
Yeah, that's how they
before
move.
They kick your door.
They'll watch you. They'll be like, oh, he jaywalked. All right, cool. Oh, he robbed. All right, cool. Let him think he walked.
Who you think big enough that he gave information to about? Who you think he big enough that he done gave information about?
It could be somebody else in the industry. It could be an industry person.
So you think he's stupid enough to get information on Fat Joe? That nigga really moving like that. Well, Tekashi and them claim they on. They really moving like that.
I mean,
the thing is with Tekashi right now, there's really nothing you can expect from this guy, because a lot of people think like, oh, why did they give him so much information? Like, Shawty just basically put whispers, rumors, everything about the organization in this man's head. So I'm like, if Shawty and known Train 9 blood members can do that, what about everybody else? What about other artists? They probably trust them too.
I mean, look, those planes being searched is just the start. How you know he wasn't a part of people telling people, oh, yeah, they be riding around in planes with drugs and guns? I mean, look what happened to Juice WRLD. Look what happened to Wayne. I mean, Mink, all these people, they somebody telling.
Right.
Nobody ain't think about that.
I mean, that's facts, but Shane, I don't think he I don't think he really has basically the cojones to pull this off.
Okay.
Like, he's basically suing for that reason, because he's like, look, I can't touch this guy. Like, really, like if I really could touch you, I wouldn't sue you. Like, I'll wait till you get out. I'll meet you face to face at your female house and pull up. But I'm Shane. I'm like, look, I can't touch him. I don't have the funds to touch him. And basically, the train out, they ain't gonna listen to me. So it's just like, that's what it is.
He even got a third person suing him.
Yeah, Jane Doe suing him for $150 million.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, she got shot in the foot, and she say because her getting shot in the foot, she can't pursue her dream of being a police officer. So she's suing for $150 million. $150 million?
Yeah, 100.
I don't understand that part. Like, how you not gonna be a police officer no more just because you got shot in the foot?
Police get shot every day.
That's what I'm saying. I'm like, that's a part of the job. So I'm like, if you get shot in the foot, I get it. Like, you got to go through physical therapy and everything like that. But like I said, that's a part of the job.
Maybe she can't make police academy because she got shot in the foot.
Take a desk job.
Exactly.
But
you still could be a desk. You could.
Yeah,
be a police officer.
there's other jobs. Dispatcher. You can also be a paper desk detective. Pushing papers.
Mm-hmm.
But let's be honest. She's saying that because it's a money grab. 150 mil.
It's a money grab. $150 million. That ain't no money grab.
Like, she over here trying to retire. She not being no police
With
officer.
that 150 mil, she gonna see after taxes 75 mil if you get the whole 150 mil. And then you got to pay your lawyers and pay everybody. So you probably end up with like $30-40 million.
But the thing is, we talking about 150. But I'm like, is Tekashi even worth 150?
That man ain't worth.
Nah.
Like, at most, if this even makes it, because a lot of, like, when you read it off of TMZ, a lot of the facts is basically like Tekashi wasn't even there. He did offer to pay for, like, her medical expenses. But the way the report is basically like, she was like, oh, they were shooting a music video. Tekashi found out in there and told his boys to come shoot it up. But I'm like, how do you know that he told his boys to go shoot it up? Like, did you hear any conversation about that?
He be very open with what he do.
Because he's dumb.
He's retarded. Like, he sit there and be like, yeah, I'm finna roll to that hood. Oh, yeah, y'all got shot over there and saying my dogs. Like,
but that's the thing.
Too much.
But Tekashi, he is one of those rappers who claim a lot of stuff, but he actually did not do it. So I'm like, that.
Well, I mean, maybe she got some proof.
Because even the lawyers
admitted it.
The lawyer said it himself. He was like, look, Tekashi wasn't there. And I'm like, you suing a man who wasn't physically present, but you didn't shoot a shooter.
Did he send the hit?
Yeah.
Shooter broke. That's why he a shooter.
Yeah, I get that.
Bosses don't shoot.
Okay, I get that point. But
nah, ghost shot.
That's exactly. You talk about power.
Nah, man. If they really, he can't. They can't sue the dude that shot it. It ain't no money coming out of that. You sue whoever got the most money, and that's who got the most money tied to the crime. So she gonna try to get the money from him.
But that's my point. I'm like, how do y'all know he's tied to the crime though?
Because he said it. I mean, when he was snitching on that thing, he admitted the things he was doing.
Man, to be honest, Tekashi would have snitched on anything just to get out.
Snitches, I mean, that is what it is.
If you snitching on it, if you willing to snitch on yourself to get out,
yeah, you a desperate man.
Like, come on now. You could tell he said that he had involvement in it. You wasn't there, and you ain't the one that shot it, but you made that call.
Yeah,
you made the call.
On himself.
And when you make the call, everything falls back up on you. All right, speaking of snitching, we're gonna talk about the death of Pop Smoke. They say that upon the camera shows, okay, 4 people running into the back. One person stays in the back, 3 people come to the front. Person in the back open the door, 3 people go inside. Now, if this is a technical robbery, there was about 5 to 6 people actually in there. They just shot him and left out. Didn't take nothing, just killed him. Family said they don't see nothing, they don't want to testify nothing, which makes it to me look like it's a setup.
I mean, I feel it's just the code of snitching. Ain't nobody gonna tell the police nothing. If you my family and something happened to you, I'm not gonna tell the police nothing. I'm gonna go and I'm gonna get even. Or I'm gonna make sure that person know I know you and I'm finna touch you. So,
but that's correct. But if somebody shoots your brother in front of you, are you just gonna sit there?
oh no.
You gonna die with your brother, right?
Ain't nobody.
Ain't nobody
I
died.
ain't dying with. Yeah, somebody just killed
What
my
I'm saying
brother.
is, but that's technically how you say it.
Yeah.
If somebody finna kill your brother, you gonna go into war with your brother.
Oh,
Yeah, I'm going to war.
It's gonna be
6
me and my
people.
brother.
He has 6 brothers and sisters there, and ain't nobody. Not technically saying they brothers and but
His people, like his
His
yeah,
people,
and
the people he
none of
consider
them
family.
Nah, that ain't.
got up and defended him. Nobody got guns. How y'all all thugs? Nobody got a gun in the crowd. Nobody ain't know what was going on. Nobody tried to go after
Yeah, then
somebody.
that-
Nobody
that-
did nothing.
That is
Then
suspicious.
that might be some inside.
Y'all
thing
just
that-
sat there and watched them kill him, walk out, don't take nothing, leave.
I ain't letting you leave.
Right? Yeah, you ain't walking
It's
out.
gonna be a
That's a
gunfight.
target hit right there. But to be honest, you kill my dog, you kill my brother, you gonna have to kill me too. Like even if you got away and the police asking me questions, I'm gonna go by the code. I'm like, yeah, I ain't see nothing. I don't know what happened. You know, I was in the back, I was in the bathroom, something. But just know, once I find you, I find you. Cause right there, you don't mess with family. That's rule number 1.
Yeah,
That's one thing I
exactly.
learned.
But I don't think they want to find him.
Yeah, so y'all telling me it wasn't no setup. All the people, the footage that they had was his homeboy, who got multiple pictures with him. You in a picture with him holding up a stack of money in the car with Pop Smoke, but you in the video going and sneaking, breaking into the house. Man, they been arrested. Ain't nothing happening. Everybody saying they don't know what's happening. Y'all got the footage. Y'all know what happened. Y'all know what's going on. Whole family didn't do nothing. But you're talking about, because there's no snitching. Nah, that's y'all just using it. It's no snitching just to say that y'all set them up and y'all don't want to be caught.
That part too.
Okay, that could be a good cover up. But
Good cover up. That's a great cover up. I'm not gonna snitch on you. You're not gonna snitch on me. We know we did it. We was sitting in the house. We just let him happen. Nah, that's a great cover up.
The thing is, I want to say, like, I see the cover up, but the thing is, Pop Smoke, he the one who feeding you guys. Like, you guys gotta remember that. Like, now that he dead, who gonna feed you guys?
Man,
who gonna
people
pay
don't
you?
think about that.
Hey,
What happened to that money that they was taking pictures of in earlier in the week? Not snitching can slightly hurt our urban community.
I do agree, because there's a lot of good people who have been hurt by gun violence and everything like that. And for example, Pop Smoke, he's a case of it too. Like, I seen a lot of people who basically been in gun violence, and a lot of people are not talking. Like, I get it. The code, don't snitch. I get that. But sometimes, like, yo, you just took a mother away from her child. You just took a father away from his son. So, like, how does that make you feel?
You still don't snitch. No matter what way you put it,
Okay.
you still don't snitch. Because even with innocent people, like innocent people get killed and stuff like that, I understand all that. But even with that, the hood still take care of it. If an innocent child dies, trust me, whoever did it will be taken care of. So
Right.
you ain't got to snitch to make something happen. What messes people up on that, when it comes to the snitching, if you know somebody is snitch and you allow them to snitch, you're hurting the urban culture. Because people who snitch only look out for themselves, they ain't looking out for the whole hood.
Mm-hmm.
People who really in the hood are looking out for the whole hood.
Well, I mean, I understand where you're coming from because if I snitch on one person, then it's like a trickle down effect because then they're gonna want me to snitch on this person. So you actually is gonna mess up the hood if you start snitching because I'm gonna snitch on one person and that person might snitch on somebody. Oh, you want to snitch on me? All right, I know something about this. Blah blah blah. and it's just gonna be like a domino effect.
See, the thing is, I get that, but the way you guys are seeing it from where I'm sitting, y'all seeing it from like one factor. Because you gotta remember, not everybody has the same code as you guys.
Yeah,
Same code as us. Like you may be like, yo, the hood gonna handle it. That's true. There's some of them will handle it. Others will just look at it like, it's another day.
Even with that, sometimes people snitch and they take out people who are very important to the hood.
Okay.
You could take out somebody who you may look at as being a bad person, but that person could, on Thanksgiving, just fed every mother in the hood. Yeah. But you don't know that because he ain't the one out there on the news talking about it. When you really doing for your people, you just do it. And sometimes snitching take out people who are very important.
True. That's true. I agree with that. You know, I'm not saying advocating snitching, like, because everybody has. Like no, I'm saying, like, let me be real. I'm being real right now. I mean, everybody has their own opinion on it. Like I said, if the hood's gonna handle it, let the hood handle it. But like I said, everybody don't live by the same code. I have my own set of code. If I see something like that, like, you know, a mother get killed, and I already know who I'm gonna talk to.
So you see something, say something type person.
Nah, I ain't gonna. I'm saying it like this. Everybody gonna be like, see, for example, EK might go to the cops. So me, I'm saying it like this. I already know who I gotta talk to in the hood and be like, hey, listen, bro, I think this is like this. What happened is real messed up. I think since you the leader, you should, you know, pay attention to it.
So like, you gotta tell somebody and hop out and handle the situation.
Exactly.
No, that's not how it works.
Nope.
That's not how it works.
Why do your ranking makes if you have no ranking to where you got to go to another nigga and get something to happen, then it shouldn't happen. Because if you don't have enough power, at least to send your little niggas to go do it, or at least be man enough to do it yourself. You ain't nobody ever go to their big dog and say, can you go do this for me?
That's why you
big dog. That's why it's shot callers.
Exactly.
I'm making the call. But I ain't the nigga going to go do it.
No, because like I said, there's ranking to it. There's certain power moves that you can't make. Like you got in an organization, there's structure. Like you gotta learn your role. Like that's the thing. Because I may be like, damn, I want to whack this person. He may be a person of power, and if I whack him, it's gonna mess up everybody. And then since I whacked him, my homies ain't gonna ride for me because I just messed up.
I do that on a daily basis. I understand what you're talking about.
That's what I'm saying. You got to get clearance before you can do that. Yeah. Like even big dogs, some of them gotta get clearance too. That's what I'm saying.
That goes back all to the mafia days.
But that's what I'm saying.
But that even with that, it depends on what.
That's what I'm saying. I'm like, it depends on the situation. Now, if I see something that's messed up, I want to make sure I get clearance before I could do it. Cause like everybody be like, yo, I'm the big dog in this hood. But there's always somebody on top of you.
All right, so I feel you. Now, so are we in agreement that it can be a downfall to the urban community?
Yes, I do agree.
I'm saying
I do agree.
Are you talking about snitching is a downfall?
Yeah, it is.
It's a downfall.
So what about the other community? How would it play out in the other community? The white community.
Just to be technical, yeah. But it will play out first. Snitching in the white community, it won't play out. It won't play out as good as people think.
Yeah.
If white people knew what their children actually do on a regular day basis, they wouldn't be getting what they be getting.
Matter of fact, I think the white code is much more
better
than ours. It's more strict because they don't tell on their people. Harvey Weinstein been doing all this thing, and only people told us the victims. So these other people, these other men, like, man, I know this man been doing
I know
that.
He been doing that.
I've been over there with him.
Yeah.
So man, and listen, I mean these shootings, these school shootings. Their parents know what these kids end up doing. They know they got that Glock. They know they got that AR-15.
They know the music they be listening to, what they be watching.
This, man, that's deeper.
Look at the people. Look at the college students who be raping them girls. Get right out.
Yeah,
no problem. They code's more stronger over there because they stick together and they know how to stick together. They don't give up on each other. They know how to build with each other. And know how to. If I ain't snitching, I'm going to make sure because my whole family, but I'm going to take down everybody else who was away from her. They code different. It is way stronger, but it's different because it's like, it's messed up. It's so unorthodox and it's so...
because they got more power?
Yeah. They can afford to. They can afford to let information go because nobody can touch them.
Right.
All right. So, I mean, since you saying it like that, where do you draw the line at? Like that's my question. Like, you know,
Where you draw the line with snitching?
yeah, like, because you said they can basically afford to let that information go.
They can.
Like you can, like, for me, I'm like, look, I have to basically wait on clearance. I gotta basically go up the higher
You
command.
can't wait
There
on
ain't
clearance
no-
for snitching.
No, I'm not
Here's
saying
the
about.
line right
I'm saying
here.
that
You can't
basically.
cross it at all.
Now,
There's-
for my
yeah.
situation, like how I would go about handling it.
There's only one way that you even consider doing it, and that's when it revolves around babies.
Oh yeah. Well, what about like a grandmother
Now,
or
if a
mama?
man, even with that, now if the only way you even consider it, if a man touch a child wrong, he rape a child, or he hurt a child, that's the only way you even consider it in your head. But even with that, you still don't do it because then you go handle it yourself.
See, like I said, a lot
But-
of people's are different. See,
Nah.
like you saying it was with a child. Some people lie might be at the grandma. Some people lie
Even
might
with
be
your-
at the family.
Even with a grandma family, it's still people family be out all day. A grandma can defend themselves. Child can't.
So with the snitching epidemic, is it the lack of police involvement that actually is causing it to be like that? Like, do the police not really care about the black man that much for them to pretty much say, well, I know if I go to Pookie, he ain't gonna say nothing, so I ain't even finna ask him because you already know it's code in the streets, and the police do know the code. So, I feel with the police knowing the code, they don't really try to dig too deep into the situation when it's a black man.
All right. With that case, I say it's 50-50 because you got to remember, the same police, they have a job to do. They need help to do their jobs. Like, I was just called to a scene. Like basically a murder victim or whatever happened. I got to figure out what happened. Now, if nobody's talking, that makes my job 10 times more difficult.
The police not coming to the hood because they thinking people not finna snitch. That's idiotic. Because if people actually paid attention, the people, your biggest dope dealers, your biggest criminals, majority of them be working with the police.
Oh yeah,
That's facts.
So, regardless of if they want you, they gonna get you. You ain't big enough yet. Everybody got a time where it will expire if you in this hood life. So the police, it ain't a lack of, they think if people not gonna snitch, we ain't gonna solve the crime. They just don't want to solve it. If you know I can let two people kill each other instead of me killing it, taking the blame for it, I can let you kill each other. And both people are now off this earth. In their eyes, it's a better life now. Without having to worry about two thugs on the street or if they gonna rob the next person, it's a better life. So why am I going to go find the person who did it?
But I think we seen it as just only one viewpoint because we seen it as in a street viewpoint. I feel like this is a broader topic.
No,
But what if
how
it,
the cops thinking?
Yeah, like I'm saying, like, what if it's just a regular black man? You know, wrong place, wrong time.
Oh, they don't care about that. That's even less.
How many times do people actually be in the wrong place, wrong time?
A couple. There's
A lot.
There's a lot. There's a lot.
If you know your ass wasn't, if you know you wasn't supposed to be there,
Mm-hmm.
you'd have been home. People go out to go do stuff knowing how this world is. Every second you out on that street, you can be killed.
True.
And you should know that. So it's never the wrong place, wrong time. Be on your P's and Q's. If you know what this world come with and what the atmosphere that you're involved in, be on your P's and Q's. You're not in the suburbs.
But you gotta remember, a lot of people are not woke. Cause like some people, they'll basically turn a blind eye to it. Like they'll like.
That don't mean you're not woke. You're naive to think it won't happen to you.
Well, I mean, like you said, in the suburbs, it happened more in the suburbs than it really do most of the time in the hood. I mean, because in the you know a lot more robberies happen in the suburbs than in the hood. I mean,
Not
and what
drive-bys.
happens in the
I'm talking about drive-bys. Robberies happen more in the suburbs 'cause they got the stuff.
right?
Ain't no you gonna rob a house in the hood. And get
Yeah,
nothing.
you ain't gonna find
Nah,
nothing.
you gonna get a PlayStation, a flat screen TV.
PlayStation, the
And
bed
what
on the
you gonna
floor.
You gonna take the PlayStation, you gonna go sell it at the pawn shop because you gotta get it off quick. You gonna get $60, and what you think? You gonna go
Nah,
buy
you-
3.5, smoke it, that's 40. You got a dog to get something to eat.
Hey,
Yeah, he broke it down. Like
I see people
like,
do this every day. You gonna get a dub to get something to eat, and that's it. Now you just gotta go. Now you gotta go find another house.
see,
So
that's
they hit
what,
out
you
west.
gotta sell that PlayStation on the line, man. Sell that bitch
You
for
gonna sell
$150.
something
Go
stolen?
online.
Now you get it traced back to you. Now
Exactly.
you get in
No,
trouble.
you ain't. Who really registering their PlayStation? You registering your PlayStation?
White people register their stuff under insurance.
Nah.
They move smarter than us. So when you steal and you sell it, that code goes into the system. They go to the pawn shop where it's sold at, or online to where it's sold at. And they
But I'm saying, if you selling it online, you ain't putting the code in there. You ain't putting all that. You just set PlayStation, PS4, half brand new.
You just take a picture and that's it.
You ain't got no code.
That's a good point.
So you take a picture, you go sit out, and that person gonna get it.
You live in old school crooked. Listen, the lack of police in the community about these crimes with the snitching. Listen, at the end of the day, they can care if they catch the crook or not. I mean, yes, it's okay to get another bad guy off the street, but I know you did it. The police crooks themselves. So, I mean, do they really care to find somebody who killed another black guy that they didn't have to do anything for?
I'll say no. But you got, like I said, you got to remember, it's a 50-50. Like, half you got people not wanting to talk or say anything about the situation, and then the other half, police, like, you're like, oh, damn, it's another black victim on the street. So ain't really nothing much. Ain't nobody talking. So now it's just a case on their desk.
Maybe black people should be their own police.
What, Black Panthers again?
Yeah, but to a different level. I ain't saying, Black Panthers was tough.
Tough. They wasn't tough. They was militant. They was
That's just tough. You move because another nigga move. Militant, you move as together.
Right.
See, tough is somebody who actually goes and do it on their own. Who don't need a whole group to move along with them.
But the Panthers was a movement.
Mm-hmm.
They was a group. I mean, you had some
There's numbers in
of those
power.
individual ones. Yeah.
I respect that.
I mean, speaking of police, they moving Kodak to New York. Do you think they really trying to kill him like he said?
Yeah.
Like his mama been saying?
They trying to kill him.
Yeah. See, the thing is, you got to remember this.
He got to die. They want him to die because he being disrespectful. I'm not saying he got to die. They want him to die because he being disrespectful. Maybe you saying stuff that you shouldn't be saying.
Oh, he made the industry mad.
Yeah.
Period. I mean,
So
on one of his albums, he said that these rappers out here sucking meat for a deal. And it's already been out there that, to get where you need to go, you got to do some homophobic type stuff. And he is not shy to mention
Tupac
that these people out here.
Dre was sucking dick in the studio.
Yeah.
But see, the thing is, I think they're afraid of Kodak. Because you got to remember, when he said that thing about Lauren London, R.P. to Nipsey, not disrespecting him or anything, a lot of people came after Kodak. Even T.I. He said, little bro, you got to get right. And
But
Kodak
he
said,
didn't
say what?
disrespectful though.
Like,
And then what happened right after he ended up in jail.
Yeah, he did apologize. He did, but you got to remember, he showed basically no fear. Like, look, y'all ain't going to say anything like that.
No remorse.
But like I said, that's probably why they transfer him there. Because it was like, look, we can't control Kodak. He's basically a ticking time bomb.
Nah, they trying to show him a message and they trying to kill him for real. Why? The reason why they want to kill him because they want to shut him up. Or because they can't clone him like they did Gucci.
Like I said, Kodak, he's basically an artist that can't be controlled. So they moving him to New York because they already know that corona epidemic that's happening in New York as of right now. They're like, look, basically he has a high likely chance of getting it. And that's easy way of killing him. And now their hands are clean. They're like, oh.
So you're saying they're going to let him catch it and then not help him with the cure?
Exactly.
Okay, I can feel I
see, hands are clean. Ain't no proof.
They can't do that. They sit there and they let him die knowing that place was highly contagious of that coronavirus. People going to know what's going on. You moved him from Florida because he complained. Took him to Kentucky where it's racist there and it's bad there. Like, I lived in Kentucky. It's horrible. Them crackers, people over there rude. And they sent him there to be there with them. So they know what they was doing. Then you looked at it as, well, now we can just off him. Let's send him to New York. He get contagious and get him, hopefully he die. That's what they hoping. No, that's bad. Somebody gonna die for it. You kill him, somebody gonna die for it. So.
What about you, EK?
Nah, like Joe say, they can't really send him there. Because, it'll be all the way messed up. Because I'm not going to... Oh, it's just like sending him to the originating spot in China. You know what's going to happen. You know he's going to catch it. And they already trying to release people from federal prison now who got nonviolent offenses, sitting because of the COVID-19 epidemic. So why would you send somebody to a place where it is highly infected? New York is highly infected with the coronavirus.
Yeah, it's one of the top spots.
Yeah.
So, but like I said, this is the easiest way they can do it. Like, a lot of people are going to ask questions. You know, why did you guys move Kodak to New York? They're going to ask a bunch of questions. But to be honest, who you really going to point a finger at? The judge who sentenced him there? Basically, the lawmakers? You really don't know who they are at the end of the day. Like, you can really look it up.
So
and, you know,
who you feel is wrong in this situation? You feel Kodak wrong?
No, Kodak's not wrong in this situation. He got nothing to do. His hands are tied. like I get that. Ain't really nothing
Even
much you
with
really
him
can.
being locked up, yeah, Kodak's stupid. I ain't the biggest fan of bro, but Kodak's stupid. But the things that he doing to feed his family. So it's like it's a balance. It's a pull and take. I understand you doing bad, but it's like you doing it for the greater good.
So Rum Hood type.
Yeah.
Like I said, his hands are tied. But what got him in that position, basically, what landed him, that's 100% his fault.
Yeah.
Like, you could have moved different a long time ago. How many hits you made?
Have you okay?
Don't ask that.
No, that's what I'm saying.
Snitch?
Like, no, I'm saying
First
how
of all,
many
he
hits?
ain't
Like,
made-
no Skrilla,
hit.
no
Okay,
flocking.
I'm thinking-
None of those are hits.
Not,
None of those are hits.
okay.
A hit is a song that cracked top 5 on Billboard.
But I'm saying, like, for Kodak
Those
as an
are
artist,
hits.
like, as an artist.
He has made songs that have been on charts.
Okay.
That don't bring you really no money.
Oh yeah.
Especially when you're paying lawyer fees every year. Especially when you got a whole family to feed. The man come from nothing.
But going on tour, that brings you money.
You should.
Performing in
And your label,
That's where most of the money comes from.
Listen, your label get that money and they split, and then you get the money from the show. The label sit there and they take their percentage out. After they take their percentage out, then the government take their taxes out. They cut your money in half. Then you got to pay your team, the people on your tour, your security, your people around you got to eat, your friends and them that's with you. Now they got to eat. You probably left after that show. You hit for 100,000. You probably made 10. Now you got to go home and pay bills. Now you still gotta take care of your own stuff. The man got kids. Man got a regular life. His people ain't set up financially to where I don't have to worry about them if I make it. I still gotta take care of them. So I still gotta grind multiple ways. A man can sit down and people can sit there and say it's easy to say, oh, people got money, but if you actually look at it, they get 1/10 of what you see.
Oh yeah.
So a man is still broke at the end of the day, especially when you're coming from a jungle, and Hollandale. And Hollywood and all these places around on this end of Broward, it's a little tough. When you go up north, it's a whole different atmosphere up there. It ain't no playing around. You walking late night, you playing around, and somebody see you flashing, you getting got.
Yeah. So y'all don't think that he should go to New York?
No. Why? He had no business up there. Like, why they sending Kodak up there? He have no business in New York in the first place. They should have kept him down here.
Nah, can't do that either.
Why not?
They had to move him because if they would have kept him down here with the noise that he was bringing, the attraction that he would have brought to that jailhouse, knowing that your people are in this city. You see how they fill 95 up? They would have been like that in front of the jailhouse for Kodak.
Yeah.
And you think the warden really wants that? Now you got to kill innocent people. And then people are going to say it's Kodak's fault at the end of the day. So they said to resolve this issue before it gets taken out of hand, let me move him to another state.
So you telling me that you rather send Kodak to another state where COVID-19 is high in that area versus keeping him down here and making a little noise and ruckus?
Well, a little noise and ruckus ain't going to be a little noise.
They shut down
That's what I'm
95
saying.
last night. You understand?
I get that. They should have. But it's taking the whole state of New York. Like, they keeping people inside. Like, you can't walk outside after a certain time because of the COVID-19.
But they trying to kill him, so they trying to get...
That's the difference. So, yeah, I get you shut down to a little highway, but they shutting down a whole state. That's a whole... those are two different... those are whole different comparisons right there.
No.
So you would rather send them...
Two different...
Yeah, that's two different right there.
It's not two different comparisons because it's like, you got to understand. A whole city can be shut down. I can send him there and put his life in danger and knowing that he's a convict, that's how they looking at it. Knowing that you're a felon,
Okay.
your life is worth nothing. You're already a black man, your life is worth nothing. Then you're a convicted felon, your life is worth even less than that. I'm going to sit there and I'm going to leave you here in Florida, take the risk of a riot happening, because people are going to come to your defense and wanting you free because you're telling people that we're doing you wrong in here.
But this ain't the
And
first
now
time.
we're going to have to take the chances of maybe pepper
But they
spraying
wasn't in
or
Florida.
shooting innocent people who are coming to your defense.
I feel you.
Is that what y'all want?
Nah, nobody wants innocent people to die.
How do you feel about the NBA? Yeah.
NBA possibly finishing the teams in Las Vegas?
Yeah.
Finishing the season in Las Vegas?
Yeah.
That's stupid. You gonna play in a city when the players don't even want to play without the fans. You gonna play in Las Vegas where you feel like, because it's a rich place. Ain't gonna try to say it's a safer place, but how? Like, how is that safer?
Like, it's Vegas.
Yeah.
It's a lot of people go there. A lot of
Vegas is known
tourists
for a lot of
Exactly.
things.
So how is it safer you going there?
It's not. They just trying to get that. Well, I wouldn't even say money because ain't nobody really gonna be there.
But you can still get
Well,
views,
because
streams.
that's where
You gotta
they
remember.
that's where they hold the summer league at in Vegas.
Yeah.
So I mean, they already got venues and enough because summer league is big, so they got enough venues there to hold multiple basketball games, and they actually send a lot of like even high schools be having Vegas games, going to Vegas and stuff. So I can get where they going at with that part.
That don't even, that's still, even on the business aspect.
So they can
Nah, but on
have
the business
multiple
aspect,
games.
You gotta
and-
remember, there's no basically no clubbing or anything like that. So basically, people are staying home and watching TV. So basically, streams, Netflix, and all that is out of all time high right now. I'm saying Netflix, like you can watch that, but I mean like basically watching
Hulu.
Comcast, Hulu, and all that. You can stream it. So I can see their point. Now, I see why they want to finish out the season in Vegas.
One of my concerns is all this time off. How's it gonna affect the players? Like, I mean, I'm so used to practicing with my teammates or practicing with, like, if I'm LeBron, I'm practicing with Wade, I'm practicing with Bosh or somebody. How's it gonna affect me in the long run? Because I'm practicing by myself. Yes, I hone my skills by myself, but how's it gonna affect me in the long run?
From my point of view, this is where the line comes out of you. This is where you show your true talent. Like, for example, LeBron, he's been taking the Instagram and, been showing his workouts and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, I understand we in this lockdown, but still, you got to be making sure that your game is still tight. Because when it comes back, you got to make sure that you're able to compete.
You can't. I look at the standpoint of what they saying is that, okay, ain't nobody that's in my house is as good as somebody on that basketball court. You can't train to be great training with niggas who ain't great.
Mm-hmm.
It's just impossible. You can't sit there and play what's called, let's see, Jeremy Lin and expect to know how to play against Kobe. It's like Jeremy Lin, when you play against him, you expect to win. You ain't really giving your all.
Yeah.
Right.
So I'm not really
So
able to
you pretty much
develop
say
to
you
the
can
next
hone
level.
your skills better playing with somebody who was at your
Yeah.
level. Okay, I get you on that.
So they can't. So it knocks them off their rhythm. They ain't gonna be able to do everything they need to do.
Well,
Well, go ahead, EK. You want me to go or you go?
the high profile basketball players that can hone their skills at home, that got basketball courts in their house, can hone their skills a little better. But what's up with the rookies that really ain't got all that money, or these the not high profile players that pretty much ain't balling like that to be able to have a court at their house? How they honing their skills? How they gonna do? And how they gonna, once the season come back? Like, how's it gonna affect them? Because those the role players. Those the ones that actually matter. And if I can't afford to have a home gym and a home basketball court, I'm sitting at home just working out.
I mean, from that point of view, you got to remember this. How were you able to become a rookie in the NBA?
Going to the basketball court in the street, but you can't go to the street because you on lockdown.
No, but you got to remember.
You a rookie and you can't afford. You didn't get a house. You a basketball player. You didn't get a basketball court in the back of your house.
Exactly. Because you got to remember.
Remember, in New York, people live in condos and stuff. They live in So, what you gonna do in a condo?
I mean, for me, growing up in the hood, I remember having that little that little raggedy little basketball court that you bought from like Kmart or Walmart, and you having a basketball playing outside your front doorstep.
Right.
I mean, why they can't do that?
Well, when these
why they
players
can't
live in
practice
these
this?
high rises, how you gonna do that?
They got
So that's
money.
so I'm saying like now you living on the high rise.
Look at Zion. Zion got $100 million.
That's Zion. Everybody ain't Zion.
Well, RJ Barrett got a shoe contract.
Yeah.
Got contracts. All these rookies get deals. They get money. They just don't know how to balance it right. They want to go out and spend it on what you need.
All right. Okay.
I'm your host Kevin V.
Your boy EK.
Your boy Prince Jose.
All right, and this was the trap. You know,